Welcome to the Outside Broadcast, a live Iftaar broadcast from Zeenatul Islam Masjid in the Cape Town area. Very privileged to be here. We'd also like to thank our gracious sponsors for the Iftaar broadcast, Africa Muslims Agency, for joining us on this journey as we visit different masajids in the Western Cape. Now, we always like to start and speak to the committee members that play such a pivotal role in ensuring that the masjid runs efficiently throughout the year. And it's my privilege to now introduce Mr. Adam Ibrahim, who is part of the committee and the chair of the masjid. Assalamu alaikum, Adam. Are you well?
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Firstly, I'm not the chair, I'm the treasurer.
Okay, well, I think with good measure as well. With your experience, I think you fit that role perfectly.
Yeah, thank you. So welcome to Zeenatul Islam Masjid and welcome to Zeenatul Islam Masjid. We're very privileged to have you visit our masjid at the time just before Iftar.
Absolutely.
And
I can see that, you know, you've got Iftar laid out and you've got the musallis that come through and break their fast here. What's it like during the year? I mean, this is Ramadan, it's special. It takes on a very different flavor. But during the year, what are some of the special projects that you have at the masjid?
So over the last 3 years, we've really expanded the program at the masjid. And so we started off by introducing a madrasa. We now have 105 students in the madrasa. So it's Monday to Thursday from about 4:45 to just before Maghrib in winter, and then 6 o'clock in summer. And then also hifz classes. And this year we introduced a Saturday class for the older people, and so that's really working well. And then we have adult classes between Maghrib and Isha, between a Monday, Tuesday, and a Friday, and those are very well attended. On Thursday evenings we have dhikr between Maghrib and Isha. So the activity levels have picked up tremendously over the last 3 years. You must remember this masjid is one of the unique masjids. It was one of the largest masjids in South Africa. But the community that built this masjid and lived around here was moved out because of the Group Areas Act. But the masjid plays a pivotal role in attracting people from around the city bowl, the people working in offices, etc. And so for Dhuhr time, Maghrib time, the masjid is very, very busy.
That's amazing. I think the area itself, it's such a central, position for the masjid. But like you said, back in the day, this was a hype of activity before the Group Areas Act. And I think a lot of people still hold on to this, symbolic nature of what this area and the masjid holds.
Yes, the masjid was at the cornerstone of our community historically. It was the cornerstone of our community in the fight against apartheid. Nearly most of the marches to Parliament and marches started from this masjid and in this neighborhood. So the people from this area played a very pivotal role in the opposition to apartheid and its eventual overthrow. And this masjid played a vital role in that.
As a committee member, as a treasurer as well, what are the future plans? Are we looking to expand the masjid? Are we looking to expand the classes? Tell us a bit more.
So our chairperson, Shaheen Ibrahim, has been very instrumental in driving our agenda. So besides putting new projects and programs in place, a masjid is also utilized very actively. So the wear and tear on masjid is very, very high. And so the first thing that we embarked on was increasing the maintenance. So a year ago, we kind of changed, we replaced the tiles throughout the masjid, we painted the internal part of the masjid, we had to repair lots of leaks. That was in 2023 to 2024. 2024, 2025, we repaired the roof and did quite a lot of other activities. The security around the masjid, because of the crime levels, has also forced us to put in security. We now have to have 24 hours physical security, security doors, etc., which you never used to have for a masjid. The year ahead, the plan from a project point of view and a maintenance point of view, we also replaced the roof. So there's one section of the roof that needs to be replaced. And then, you know, you're in the audio-visual space. We have to replace the audio-visual side. Inshallah, we'll start that in the next 3 months. And those are big-ticket items. And then the CCTV around the masjid, again, for security purposes. So creating an environment that's safe, an environment that is pleasing, so where people will need to come and spend their time. And, you know, this hall is very often used for weddings. So it really is part of our community, from every aspect of our community. And there's so many people with Sheikh Sami Jad being very active. There's lots of reverts, lots of just, it's got good momentum. And it's very, very important for the flag of Islam to fly high in the city bowl. And I'd like to thank our committee members led by our chairperson, Shaheen, and the other committee members, and then the staff of the masjid. You know, this all is done by them, and the cleaners, and then all the people that support them.
Jazakallah so much. We really appreciate you affording us your time to be here as well. Have a wonderful rest of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you so much to the viewers. Thank you for listening in, and we wish you the best for the rest of Ramadan. And may Allah give you Laylatul Qadr, inshallah.
All the best. Assalamu alaikum. There we go, committee member right here at Zeenatul Islam telling us a bit more about some of the great work that they do. Now, you know you've hit it, you know, big time when the host of the Iftar show joins me at the Iftar broadcast from the mosque as well. Sheikh Sami Jad, Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. Lovely to see you.
Allah yahfazak, jazakallah khair.
Sheikh, a couple of minutes left. As always, we always like to end with a nasiha, and who better than yourself to give us words of wisdom.
Jazakallah khairan, barakallah feek. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept from us, Allahumma ameen. I'm welcoming Luqman and welcoming the Iftar show in my masjid. This is my masjid. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless you all and to accept from you. And alhamdulillah, so many activities, as Brother Adam just mentioned, the drus for the children and for the elders and for the reverts, inshallah. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept all these efforts. And this time just before Iftar is a time of dua. And generally speaking, the time before the end of Ramadan, the last 10 nights of Ramadan, and as we get closer to Laylatul Qadr, this is the time of calling unto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And maybe it is Laylatul Qadr, maybe today, tonight, or night after Laylatul Qadr, and most probably, as the ulama mentioned, is the night of the 27th, inshallah. So we spend this time calling unto Allah Azza wa Jal and asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from His favors. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لَيْسَ شَيْءٌ أَكْرَمُ عَلَى اللَّهِ مِنَ الدُّعَاءِ. There isn't a thing more honored by Allah Azza wa Jal than dua, than calling unto Allah. وفي رواية, another narration, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, الدعاء هو العبادة. Dua is the essence of ibadah. So call unto Allah Azza wa Jal. Make sure that you call unto Allah and ask Allah for dunya needs, for akhirah needs, for all what you wish. And from the comprehensive du'as of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam we're sharing with you today, Allahumma Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhab an-nar. Ya Allah, grant us the best of this life, of this worldly life, and the best of the next life, and protect us from the fire of Jahannam. Not forgetting, of course, when you're calling unto Allah Azza wa Jal, not to forget your brothers and sisters in Palestine. Those who are, as we're talking, they are suffering. As we're talking, they are being bombarded. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ease their difficulties and to grant them victory. And we make a sincere dua to Allah Azza wa Jalla in these final minutes before Iftar, inshallah. Allahumma ya hayyu ya qayyum ya hannan ya mannan ya badi'a as-samawati wal ard ya dhal jalali wal ikram. Allahumma arhamna fa anta bina rahim wa la tu'adhibna fa anta alayna qadir. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasana wa fil akhirati hasana wa qina adhab an-nar. Allahumma qina adhab an-nar. Allahumma innaka afuwun karimun halimun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. Allahumma innaka عفو كريم حليم تحب العفو فاعف عنا اللهم إنا نسألك الثبات في الأمر نسألك العزيمة على الرشد نسألك شكر نعمتك وحسن عبادتك والرضا بقضائك نسألك من خير ما تعلم ونعوذ بك من شر ما تعلم ونستغفرك لما تعلم إنك أنت علام الغيوب اللهم انصر إخواننا في فلسطين اللهم ارحم ضعفهم واجبر كسرهم وتولى أمرهم لا إله إلا أنت دعوناك فاستجب لنا اللهم إنا نسألك من الخير ما سألك منه عبدك وحبيبك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ونستعيذك من الشر ما استعاذك منه عبدك وحبيبك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم اللهم يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك، يا مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك. اللهم مقلب القلوب ثبت قلوبنا على دينك، ثبت قلوبنا على طاعتك. اللهم تقبل صيامنا وتقبل صلاتنا وتقبل قيامنا وتقبل ركوعنا وتقبل صالح أعمالنا في رمضان. اللهم اجعلنا في رمضان من الفائزين، اللهم اجعلنا في رمضان من المتقين، اللهم اجعلنا في رمضان من عبادك الصالحين المصلحين. اللهم يا حي يا قيوم ندعوك يا ربي أن تيسر علينا أمورنا، اللهم يسر علينا أمورنا. اللهم ارحم موتانا وموتى المسلمين، اللهم نور قبورهم، اللهم نور قبورهم ومد لهم في قبورهم مد بصرهم يا كريم. اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين، اللهم اشف مرضانا ومرضى المسلمين. اللهم رب الناس أذهب الباس واشف أنت الشافي، لا شفاء إلا شفاؤك، شفاء لا يغادر سقما. اللهم ارحم موتانا وعلماءنا وكل من سألنا الدعاء يا رب العالمين. اللهم يسر عليهم أمورهم وافتح لهم أبواب الرحمة وافتح لهم أبواب الخير. اللهم افتح لنا أبواب الخير يا رب العالمين. صب علينا الخير صبا، اللهم صب علينا الخير صبا. لا إله إلا أنت دعوناك يا حي يا قيوم برحمتك نستغيث، أصلح لنا شؤوننا كلها ولا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين. وصل اللهم على سيدنا محمد والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Jazakallah so much, Imam. All the very best to you. Have a great iftar. Assalamu alaikum. And there we go. That's how we break our fast here in Cape Town. Jazakallah so much for tuning in to our iftar broadcast. Do keep us in your du'as, as we will keep you in our du'as as well. From all of us in Cape Town and myself, Luqman Shadrack, have a great evening. Assalamu alaikum.